Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome back to the channel. And you may be wondering, why am I currently looking at my created superstar list? Well, a lot of you know that I do a universe mode with my uncle. We are getting very close to actually finishing our first series of our universe mode. We are 2 months left. We have three pay-per-views before we're done. WrestleMania, we have the fuck do we have? No Mercy, Fastlane, and then WrestleMania, and then we're starting our new series. And we're going to be doing a live stream of the draft. So currently what I'm doing are created people, because we have all of the regular people are already listed out. Everyone who's currently in the game, all the way up to Zack Ryder, is already listed out, who starts in the game, and you can get in the game if you have the DLC and all that kind of stuff. That's all in there. Right now what I'm doing is I'm going through our created people because I'm trying to figure out who all we're going to keep and who we're going to get rid of. So that's what I'm currently doing. The draft, I want to say it's going to be today. Let's see if I remember to upload this on Monday. I want to say it's going to be today. Or well, tomorrow for me, but today for you guys, hopefully, if I remember to do it. Either that or I'm going to upload it right after I'm done recording it. I want to say it's going to be Monday. I'm hoping it's going to be Monday. Okay. I haven't put Drew Gulak on this yet. I'm hoping it's going to be Monday when we start doing the draft stuff. So yeah. So right now what I'm doing, so we have all but one slot, and the only reason we have this open slot is because there's an odd number of people in the game. So we only have 99 created people downloaded, and that keeps us at an even... How many people do we have? 312. We have 312. So we get 156 per brand. 156 to Raw, 156 to SmackDown. We don't always use them all, but we like having the huge amount of people. We always have for some reason. Okay, I gotta find... where the fuck? Oh, there he is. Blake Anderson, because I don't think I have him on the list yet, and I kind of like him. So yeah, so this is basically what I'm doing. I'm kind of going in here, and I know this is kind of a crappy way to decide on if you want to keep a person or not, but their attires are kind of the reason I'm, or kind of what I'm looking at to try to decide, should I keep this person, you know, are they at a good looking, you know, point to where I should keep them. I'm also adding people in as well. There's a lot of people I'm adding into this, most notably Mark Andrews, Andrade Cien Almas, Velveteen Dream, Ricochet, a bunch of other people that we haven't ever used, because we haven't had a reason to. We haven't really known the people, so we're deciding to add in people. I'm trying to decide who I'm going to keep. There's a lot that are most likely going to be removed. Probably James Storm, Jimmy Jacobs, a bunch of other people that I just don't want to keep. Attire. And this is basically what I do, is I decide, you know what, I'm gonna keep him. I like this one. I like some of the, it's weird because I like some of the generic looking 3-star dudes as well, like, which is really funny. Again, I'm getting rid of a lot of these guys, a lot of the 3-star guys. It's not because I don't like them. I'm not gonna say that. It's not because I don't like them. It's just to make space. I have 20 of those people. That's a lot of just one brand of people. Like, we're keeping Ace Bruiser, AK Caraway, Blake Anderson. Haven't really decided on a lot of these guys just yet. Connor Cunningham, Nightmare. I think I put Devin Storms on this list. I'm not sure though. Did I put Devin Storms on here? Because I wanted to keep him. No, I didn't. So for all of you who are wondering, how does it go when you're doing your stuff for this? It's a lot like this. It's literally just a lot of deciding who we want to keep out of everybody that we have, and then deciding who's going to fill the spots of those people when we realize when we find people we don't want. It's also gonna be a lot of re-downloading people because I'm gonna download new versions that look a little bit better. Obviously, my Matt and Nick Jackson that I downloaded are pretty good, but I don't really like them too much. I'm probably gonna download a new Marty Scroll, which I haven't even put him on the list yet, so I should probably do that. Marty Scroll. Probably gonna keep only. What did I say? So this is a lot of what I do when it comes to these sorts of things. Is a lot of just going through the list. Gotta download new Tajiri. I should probably put Tajiri on this list too. So yeah, this is a lot of what it's like for me and my uncle when we have to do this kind of stuff. It's a lot of just redoing sort of things, like redoing things and putting them in the way we want them and all that kind of stuff. So so yeah, I just want to kind of give you guys an announcement of, hey, we're gonna be live streaming the draft. I don't have her on here. At least I don't think I have her on here. Yeah, I didn't put her on there. Who else are we gonna put on this? We'll probably keep Liv Morgan, right? Is it Liv Morgan we have? Yeah, okay. We'll keep Liv Morgan. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, that's a lot of it is just literally deciding who we want to keep and who we want to get rid of, and then deciding who's going to replace the people we get rid of and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Other than that, there's not much else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. We'll be live streaming it. I'm actually going to go show you guys a lot of the shit with our stuff, who's like champions and all that. And I'll probably explain everything in the Fallout 4 video tomorrow about how it's going to go down and how everything will be done, because I still haven't recorded that and I got to record it. So yeah. So really quick, we're going to go into universe. So our current champions are Hardcore Champion Kane. He actually, that was only a little bit ago that he won this. I think pay-per-view ago was that. That was... shit. He won that... I think he won that no, he won that at he won that at Roadblock. Retained it the go-home show before Royal Rumble, and now he's got an open slot at the next pay-per-view for that, yeah. Really quick, we'll go through and we'll kind of... I'll explain to you guys what we do when it comes to this kind of stuff. There we go. So yeah, we have our current rated R WWE champion, Edge. He actually retained that through a draw against Rob Van Dam, so they're having a rematch at No Mercy. That's my main event. It is an Extreme Rules Iron Man Falls Count Anywhere match, which is exactly what their last match was, and then ended up coming down to a draw at the last fucking second. Literally, it was... the entire time, it was like, it was back and forth, you know, like, it was really close, and it was like, oh, Rob Van Dam's gonna win, and it was like, oh, Edge is gonna win. My uncle ended up actually retaining it with Edge, just barely, or he won it with Edge. One sec. What was that pay-per-view again? I never fucking... shit, I never, put anybody down for that. I never underlined it. I think it was a draw. I'm pretty sure it was a draw. Yeah. Oh no, I did put draw down. I just didn't see it. Okay. So they're facing again at No Mercy, which is... we might stream some of the matches too. I'm not entirely sure. Raw champion Alexa Bliss, she won that right before Royal Rumble against Tamina, so they're having, I think, like their 4th match in a row. Same with Rob Van Dam and Edge. Edge won it at Elimination Chamber, which was the October pay-per-view. Or not Edge, sorry, Rob Van Dam won it at Elimination Chamber. Edge won it back at TLC after Rob Van Dam fought Eddie Guerrero at Survivor Series. And then Rob Van Dam won it. No, Rob Van Dam and him drew at had a draw at Royal Rumble, and now they're facing at No Mercy for the 4th time in a row. Kairi Sane retained against Who the fuck did she face? Beth Phoenix. She ended up beating Beth Phoenix at TLC, I believe. Yeah, TLC. And then retained the Go Home show before Royal Rumble. So she's looking for an opponent. Acolytes, new crown champions, gonna face Evolution at Fastlane. Johnny Gargano, retained the Go Home show. He's gonna face whoever the hell ends up making it to him. European champ Ken Shamrock is going to face former champ Owen Hart after I accidentally simulated the match at the Go Home show. Christian has an open slot, getting ready to find out who his opponent is at No Mercy. The Shield are facing NWO for like the 4th time in a row. If they manage to lose, then Guerrillas of Destiny, who are currently the #1 contenders, have to wait again until there's an open slot for them to face. Because it's been back and forth with the Shield and NWO for a while here. Eddie Guerrero, undisputed champion, facing The Undertaker. Yeah, Undertaker won it back at Roadblock, and then Guerrero won it back at Royal Rumble. So they're facing for like the billionth time now. Speaking of Royal Rumble, Randy Orton was our Royal Rumble winner, so he is going to be in the main event of WrestleMania against either Eddie Guerrero or The Undertaker and Eddie Guerrero. So it could be very, very not fun for him. United Kingdom champion AK Carway, open slot, and Bret the Hitman Hart facing X-Pac after winning it from him at Royal Rumble. So that's kind of what our whole sort of setup is looking like. We have a pretty good amount of champions. Typically how our shows go is we just kind of sim through the shows because we don't really like playing them. But when we do our pay-per-view, we have, if it's a single brand pay-per-view, we do a single match, like a blow-off match type thing. It can be any type of match, which we do play. And then the next 6 matches are all championships, typically in the order of Cruiserweight/Hardcore, UK/European. Actually, I did his European before his Hardcore. I didn't mean to do that. Women's, United States/Intercontinental, Tag Team, and then Champion, and then Main Championship. When we do a joint brand pay-per-view like WrestleMania, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, or SummerSlam, it's the Go Home show. So the last Raw, or last Monday and Tuesday before the pay-per-view, is our kind of is 3 matches. We do our Cruiserweight/Hardcore, our UK/European, and our Women's on these days, and then at WrestleMania we do a match, a brand v brand match. So the WrestleMania one is a 4-on-4 Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere elimination tag team match for who gets first draft pick. Survivor Series, we did a 4-on-4 elimination with me ending up winning that, and me ended up winning the entire night. So I get the first immunity draft pick, which basically the immunity draft pick is just one person that we get to write by the draft, that we get to keep from this one. We can keep all champions unless we decide not to. We have full ability to choose not to keep a champion if we want to. We can say this champion's up for grabs. There will kind of be a tournament to decide who the new champion is at the first pay-per-view after the draft. But immunity draft kind of is just somebody that you can write. So I have like Seth Rollins and stuff. I could write Seth Rollins, which also gets me the Shield, because we do a tag team thing like that where when we draft one member, you get the rest. So yeah, our 4-on-4 will be kind of a way to kind of decide who gets first draft pick. We have a little incentive. If you have 1 or 2 people left, you get 1 draft pick. If you have 3 or 4 people left, you get 2 draft picks right in a row. Now, obviously, the person after will immediately get 2 draft picks. It's just kind of a, hey, you can try to pick up a guy before the other person gets one kind of thing. The draft will probably be an hour and a half long. And I know a lot of you are probably like, holy shit, how can it be that long? It doesn't seem like you'd take that long for a draft. It's not really the fact that we just get distracted or anything. It's more or less the fact that it just takes us forever because we have so many people. And really quick, I'll show you the tag teams. We have the Acolytes, Bradshaw and Farouk, obviously the current champions. I don't like the fact that the Farouk So our Bradshaw has the Acolytes version and the APA version. Our Farouk has his Nation of Domination and Acolytes version, which is a little annoying. So we had to do the Acolytes. Originally, I wanted to do the APA, but we had to do the Acolytes because, yeah. We have American Alpha. A lot of these tag teams might end up changing too. We might not. Either we'll add people to them or we'll disband them. It's all depending. The Ascension, the Authors of Pain, Beer Money Inc., which these guys might not be around because I might get rid of James Storm. Breezango, the Brothers of Destruction. Breezango, actually, Fandango was my Intercontinental Champion for a while, which is pretty good. The Bushwhackers, the Club with Kenny Omega, AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson. The Colognes with Carlito added in. DX with X-Pac and Rick Rude and probably China during the next draft. Demolition. The Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian. Edge has held, obviously, is the current champion, and so is Christian. Evolution with, I think that's Triple H 01, I believe, and Ric Flair 91. The Fabulous Freebirds, the Gorillas of Destiny, the Hardy Boys, the Hart Foundation, Heath Slater and Rhino, the Hype Bros, the Legion of Doom. We're probably also, by the way, going to be adding Owen and the other Bret Hart to this, potentially the other Bret Hart. We're definitely adding Owen to it. I'm not entirely sure if I want to add Bret Hart to it, the other Bret Hart to it just yet, because it means one person doesn't get a Bret Hart, which is kind of shitty. The Legion of Doom, the Natural Disasters, the New Age Outlaws, which might end up going away. I'm not entirely sure. It's up to my uncle really on that one because I really don't want to keep them on my. I'm definitely not keeping them on my brand. So, the New Day, which honestly I might get Evan Bourne and end up splitting the New Day up if I end up getting the New Day at least, because I would probably just end up doing Air Boom with Kofi and Evan Bourne. The NWO with Savage, Sting 98, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash. Actually, I need to edit one thing on there. Because that's been annoying me so long. The Revival, the Rock and Roll Express, the Rock and Sock Connection, Sanity, Sheamus and Cesaro, The Shield. They've earned this. They've had this 3 times. That's how many times they've won this championship. 3 fucking times. They've held it for 113 days. TM61, the Undisputed Era, the Usos, the Von Erichs, the Wyatt Family, the Young Bucks, and DIY. Those are our current tag teams. We're probably going to keep all of them as tag teams as well. I need to actually change a lot of their things. So I'm probably going to be doing that the next few days, trying to get all this shit set up. As you can see, Dean and Roman are my tag team. The reason being is because I've had Seth as my champion for a long time. I had him as my champion for a long time, and then Edge finally beat him. So that was a lot of fun. But I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this little pre-draft announcement type video. Again, the stream could end up being very long, so be prepared for that. And by very long, I mean like it could be like an hour and a half long, because our stream, our draft takes a while most of the time. So be prepared for that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say, but I don't think there is. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Stay golden. Peace.